make a difference.
Yeah, so next this afternoon, a story that we brought you, first of all, a week ago today, actually. It's that of 11-year-old Lily-Rae, who has a rare eye condition. Now, her and her mum, Emma, from Nottingham, set up a GoFundMe to help Lily-Rae, essentially, amongst other things, see the Northern Lights for the first time before her eye condition, which affects 1 in 10,000 people, worsens. When we spoke, Lily-Rae and Emma had a couple of £100 in their £2,500 target, and they were really grateful for that. Well, last night, they were both... Well, I think surprise is perhaps underplaying it when a Hollywood actor, an A-lister, proper A-lister, just saying, donated thousands of pounds to their cause. Lily-Rae and Emma join us now. Guys, how are you?
We're good.
We're okay, thank you.
It's an amazing thing. Can I just
shocked.
say, Lily is taking it totally in her stride and it's just like really chilled out and all the rest of it, just got back from school. Emma, tell us who it is that's helped you out.
So, the one and only Kate Winslet.
Of course it is.
We call her Kate, our mate.
Kate, our mate, now we're calling her. It was. I saw it come up on the page and thought it can't be the real Kate Winslet. But then the opportunity of being able to give 5,000 is not a general thing. So I thought maybe it was the real Kate Winslet, and then we had it confirmed yesterday. Yeah.
Look, it's an amazing... Look, first of all, let's give full credit to everybody that had waded in, because you'd already raised like 1,500 quid or something, which is a lot of money in anybody's books. You were on the way, and then you get this incredible, amazing generosity from people you've never met before. Yeah. And then Kate Winslet wades in. Lily, do you know why she wants to help you?
I've been told it's because I have a great story, I've been told.
It is an amazing story. And for people that haven't heard it, Emma, just very briefly explain to us why you're trying to raise the money.
So Lily has a rare genetic disease called Stargardt's disease, which was diagnosed last year. It means her eyesight is deteriorating over time. So we wanted to get together and have a bucket list of things that she can see before it could deteriorate even more. So that was something that pushed me to do something to help her see the world, basically, because that's what you want as a parent, is to show your children the world.
Look, you're obviously really close. I mean, I wish people could see it, but Lily's got a head on your shoulder, giving you a cuddle. It's you're obviously, the pair of you are really close, and this is an amazing thing. I know you've been to see the Eiffel Tower and other things. What will this money enable you to do? What's first on the bucket list to go and do?
Renewing the passports is the first thing, because obviously I hadn't thought this would happen, so I didn't have them ready to go. Renewing the passports, and we've looked at the 3 nights at the Northern Lights, hopefully, because they're seasonal. We need to get in there before March, so it's a kind of exciting whirlwind of trying to get the passports and find somewhere to go in the next few weeks. So,
well, I hope it all happens. I mean, it would be nice to do it at half term, wouldn't it?
I don't think we'll get our passports in time, because that would have been good. But we might have to take her out of school for a day so we can have a long weekend. But I think the school will be okay at least.
That'll be fine. Kate will phone them up and she'll sort it out. Because I have to say, what an amazingly generous thing to do. Do you know? I know what Lily says about that. Lily has this amazing story, and she does. But there are when you're somebody like Kate Winslet, I guess there's all sorts of things that would take up your time and money and all the rest of it. There is something that's obviously touched her heart about this, Emma. That must be very special.
I've actually we received a personal email from her this morning, which was, again, mind-blowing. Hi, it's Kate Winslet here, which was quite odd. And her words were, I was on the train this morning. It truly filled my heart with admiration that you were doing this for your daughter. And she is clearly being so brave, positive and proactive at the age of 11. You must be bursting with pride, with strength and the courage that she has. I think it just touched her, like obviously it has with other people, which, without getting upset, is just the most amazing thing. I just cannot thank people enough.
Well, if you're going to go, I'm going to go, because honestly, I've got tears in my eyes, because it is a touching thing to do. And, frankly, Emma, when we spoke last week, you said how in awe you are of how Lily is bearing up and coping with this and taking it in her stride. And Lily, you are, you don't know this as an 11-year-old, but you are genuinely inspirational, because, you are being amazing. But Emma, so are you too. You're an amazing mum. What you're doing is just... It's absolutely awe-inspiring, and I think it's wonderful.
Thank you. I think any parent, will do whatever they can for their child. And with me not being financially stable enough to do those things myself, I didn't really want to reach out, but it was my only option. And for other people to support our journey is just, and it's raising awareness as well for her. That was the main point. It was making people understand about her condition.
Look, and let's be clear, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, but one of the reasons that your financial stability is not as stable as you would like is that you've had to give up work in order to look after Lily, and appointments and all the rest of it, and so on and so forth. So the consequence of that, which of course you would do because you're a loving mum, is that you weren't able to do the other thing, and now because of Kate Winslet and those other people that have weighed in too, like a whole gang of warriors. It's like, Lily, where do you want to go? Right, we're going to get you there. That's amazing.
It's been just it's been awe-inspiring, like you said, from everyone. I'm inspired by Lily. That's what pushed me to want to, and I knew her story was interesting and different, and I felt that people would understand where I was coming from as a mum, and obviously they do, and they see that everyone wants to show their children the world, show them the cultures and the experiences, and we've been so lucky to have so many people give us that money. It's just amazing.
It's amazing, isn't it, when you think we only spoke last week and what's changed?
And it's a week and it's all different. Lily wanted to say something.
I was going to say thank you there were two people, one was a man, one was a female, and they said that they were going to a lion zoo to feed to lions, and he offered me his ticket, and it was really sweet. But instead of taking it, I said no, because I would prefer people to be happy with each other than have another stranger take over.
Straight away, she said no, that's not for me, and I went back and said that's something that now I can provide for her. And we've been looking at tiger experiences, so we can feed the tigers. That's again another thing on the bucket list without having to travel outside of the UK. So yeah, that's been kind of a shock to the system as well. It's just random people with such beautiful things to say is great.
Lily, if and I hope that people perhaps that have donated are listening. Perhaps, I don't know, Kate Winslet may hear this. Who knows? What would you say to them? What would you say to Kate Winslet?
I would say thank you for giving your donation. It was really sweet of you to give that much. We are quadruple the amount that we needed, which is very shocking. And we are just very grateful for what she's done. And it's just really, I hope that there's another thing that I've got an idea, but I will probably tell you at the end.
Okay, all right. We love Lily's ideas. Emma, what would you say?
Thank you. I haven't got the words. I've been waiting for Lily to come home to respond to her email because I really don't quite know what to say. It just doesn't kind of make sense in your brain, does it? But it's the actual Kate Winslet that's messaging me personally with her thumbs on her iPhone, and yeah, it's shocking, but just so appreciated.
Meanwhile, just to bring us all back to some sort of normality and reality, I noticed the cat's fast asleep on the back of your sofa. So the cat's totally uninterested in it. It's like, yeah, whatever.
Always. He managed to get his noggin on the telly, didn't he, yesterday?
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, what a sweetie.
The cat.
I love it. When we were speaking last week, he was just on Lily's knee, and it was just really lovely. Lily, very briefly, what's your big idea? Is it to add something to the bucket list?
No, it's to maybe have a documentary or make like a Netflix show about me and some other people who might not be too well off, just going to different places that we wish we could go to, and we can just go to everywhere around the world, hopefully, and we can just inspire people mainly.
Do you know what, Lily? When you and I were speaking last week, which is literally a week ago, and we were talking about hopefully raising a little bit of money for you to get away to go and see these amazing things, that's happened in a week. Why shouldn't that?
This is it. You just don't know, do you? And that's it. She's got this idea that we're going to be, I'm going to start up a page so people can follow what we're doing and where we're going. And just the smallest of things, like she wants to go for a head spa and she wants to go and do some archery, and it's things that we now are able to do. So thank you.
Fun fact about me and my mom, I beat her in archery.
Hey, listen, guys, it's lovely to see you. It's lovely to see you. It really is. I'm so thrilled. I can't express how thrilled I am for you. Listen, can we keep in touch and see how things go? Let's hope that the passport office get your passports back. We'd love to keep in touch, and you're welcome on absolutely any time.
Of course, Ben. We will definitely keep you updated, and just a thank you to you and your team, because it was where it all started. So thank you.
And well, it's a pleasure. And what's the GoFundMe page if people want to find out a bit more?
It is Show My Sight Impaired Daughter the World.
That should be the name of the documentary. Guys, best of luck. You better get back onto that email back. Kate's waiting for a reply.
Kate's waiting for a response. Thanks, Ben.
See you.
Thanks,
bye.
everyone. Take
bye.
care. Bye.
Honestly, bye. They're just so lovely. In a world that seems so dark at times, to see how people responded to that, and Kate Winslet, you've got to say, what an amazing, generous, gentle, nice, lovely thing to do, because it has actually changed their lives. That's the most amazing thing. You'll hear how that change goes, and all of the rest of it, and the bucket list, and all of it here on the show, because we'll definitely keep up in touch with them. Just lovely, isn't it? Whew, it's 4:20.